Right now, though, I'm in Facebook fucking jail, man.
What?
Yeah.
Did you get punished for something?
They suspended my account on Facebook.
What'd you do?
Wait, your personal one?
You're putting some XXX stuff.
Wait, your own personal?
What'd you do? You did something wrong.
Your own personal Facebook?
Yeah, personal
Why?
Facebook, yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, I just made one little comment, bro.
What'd you say?
This is how salty people are these days. They're so soft these days, man. There was okay, I don't know if you guys heard about what happened. There was this homeless camp that got shot up with some bows and arrows. You know, this last week.
You're shitting me, right?
No.
You're dead fucking serious.
Yeah.
Like fucking, you're talking about a real bows and arrows.
Yeah, real bows and
Where
arrows.
was it out of?
In Modesto.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Bro, this sounds like a broke drive-by.
I know. but so they did it, right? And so I quoted off the movie, what is it, 187 with Samuel Jackson?
That's a good-ass movie,
That's a
dude.
good-ass movie, right?
The ending's rough.
Yeah, the ending is real rough. But I quoted off the movie as when the dude's on the fucking, he's high, he's drunk, and when he gets shot in the chest with a fucking arrow, and he sees the coyote, he's in the hills of L.A., he goes, fucking
Did he actually get shot in the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Samuel Jackson shot his ass.
Yeah, I remember the movie, but I didn't.
No, it was Samuel Jackson.
It was in
Remember,
the
he lost his
chest?
finger right after that.
My question is, was it in the chest?
Yeah, it was in the chest.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes, fucking Indians. Like that.
Yeah.
So I put that comment, fucking Indians, right there, right? And
But he still stayed alive after that.
No, he died.
No.
He died.
No, he was the dude that was like,
He
that's
lost
the
his
only thing I got.
Yeah.
That was him?
Yeah.
No, before he said that, though, remember?
He cut his finger off or something.
No, yeah, dude, cut his finger off, but Samuel Jackson shot himself.
Yeah,
and he's all, it's over, and he's all, nah, man.
Yeah.
He's all, I need to know, too. And that's when he said right after that, he
yeah.
flips it, boom,
Yeah.
he shot himself.
No, you're right, though.
Yeah, because they were playing Russian roulette.
Matter of fact, that's where he cut his finger off, is right there when he got
right
shot
after
with
that.
the fucking arrow.
Because the arrow wasn't even big enough to go through him to kill him, but
right.
big enough to penetrate his skin to knock him out.
Yeah, so it hit him, right? And he goes,
Dangerous Minds, yeah.
Fucking
That's
Indians.
a good one, too.
That's a good one, too, yeah. And then, so I
Oh, it's not the same movie?
No. But it's the same theory.
It's the same concept.
Oh, 187, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
So I put that on my Facebook, right? I made a comment on that. I said, fucking Indians. That's it.
Well,
they
took
put
it
me in
racist.
fucking jail, bro.
Yeah, they took it as racial comment.
It was indigenous motherfuckers.
Yeah,
man.
they took it as a racial comment.
Indigenous, yeah.
Look,
that sounds like something for a fucking crocodile hunter or something. You know what I mean?
Crocodile Dundee?
No, not Crocodile Dundee. Steve Irwin.
Oh.
I created a Twitter account the other day just to go on there and
That's
fuck with the people that are fucking with Michael Che. And
what are they fucking with him for?
because he said some
tweet
jokes that
Dude,
some people didn't like. It was ridiculous. So I was like fucking with the people that were fucking with him.
Yeah,
That's why I stopped doing Twitter. Because people take that shit like.
Yeah, I've never done Twitter, but
take it
I
to the
just
next
did
level.
it. I got kicked off in 10 minutes because I told someone to jump off a cliff, and apparently that's telling them to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
It's
This day and age, bro,
what is it?
people are
Isn't that
salty.
considered
Soft.
premeditated or accessory to murder or something like that? How they consider it? Because you told them to go do it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't tell you how high of a cliff to jump off of.
Or where the fucking jump.
Yeah.
Right.
I just said a cliff. That could be a cliff.
It could be a river underneath. Could be a lake.
But you know what? Twitter reminds me of Twitter and Facebook, dude. They
The
both
Fuck Twitter.
they both remind me of high school.
Fuck all the twatters.
It really does.
So I'll handle the Facebook account, but you want me to do a Facebook account for the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, so create a page for the show. I have a couple pages. Like I have one for the studio on my Facebook account.
All right.
So create one for the show.
Okay.
And then let me know the info because I can link Instagram. So if I post a clip of the show, it will go directly onto that Facebook too.
Right, it will, yeah. They're tied in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Instagram's owned by Facebook, so.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Bastards.
Okay, got that, man.
Isn't Snapchat or is it WhatsApp that owns it?
Snapchat's, I think, also owned by Facebook.
All you have to do is create an app, dude. That's it.
And you can help me.
Yeah, I know how it works, but then you have to maintain it. Someone has to maintain it.
Instagram's super easy to
All
maintain.
right, I edit all the videos, and I make sure everything's working here.
No, I know,
So,
I know.
Right.
Well, no. Let's rephrase that. without you, this wouldn't be possible. You're
Oh,
the
most
producer.
Most
You
definitely.
shell out the cash.
You're the
We're not
Kanye
getting
West
paid
of our
for it,
fucking
but
Rockefeller.
I feel
I
drinks,
don't know how I feel about that.
I know,
drinks and
right?
everything in here is well spent.
Before he went weird, bro. Before he went weird. You know,
Before Kim.
when Kanye was actually, he was a
Oh, you know
normal
what?
dude.
And also, I have a real job besides this that maybe you guys didn't realize. So.
No, well, you
we know,
explained
man.
it before, but you never told us.
Okay.
So we're just like, well, whatever.
Fight Club.
No,
You know,
your
no,
your
it
your
is.
your
It is.
vehicle's well explained. What
He-
kind of job you're
He
doing?
slings those fucking Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
No,
out
hey,
back
what
of
else?
his
Hey,
trunk.
what I was gonna tell you
Like
about
he's
Kanye? Someone said on the Twitter, or I think it was on Twitter or another social media, that Kanye stole Yeezy. You know, like
Right,
how they
the
wear
shoe, the
from
company.
Regular Show.
From somebody else.
From Regular Show.
What's
Because
regular show?
Regular Show is an old Cartoon Network show. Hilarious as
Is it
fuck.
really?
Funny. It's funny, but they took the hobo look and turned it into a fashion in one of the episodes. They were getting to all these fashion
It's called
shows.
Hair On Shake.
It is,
All
huh?
these fashion shows, all these parties, and blah blah. They became famous, and that's what he basically did. It was like, dude. And if you look at some of his clothing kind of represents what's in there.
It
And
does.
I'm just like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like that's a total thievery, and you just turn it around. And
Right
that's what's
did, bro.
scary.
He
That's
right
what's
did.
scary, like what you do. And I was talking about somebody else about that. Like I didn't even mention anybody. Maybe I don't know what it was, but I literally told someone when Lyft and Uber started going up, and I told someone, and I remember it wasn't someone I knew. It wasn't the same person that whatever. But I even said, I said, dude, wouldn't it be badass if you have to take Uber and Lyft, but turn it and actually get shit from like drive-throughs and stores and stuff, dude? I don't know. It'd be kind
so
of like
the
Oh,
Grubhub.
Postmates.
Yeah,
You were
Postmates.
almost
no. This is
Yeah.
way before Postmates.
He was almost
This
Yeah.
is like
Close.
this is like
a
2012
couple days earlier.
that I thought of the shit.
Just like the shit.
And the
out
next
there
thing
you know, it
Lego.
came out.
But you're talking about Postmates.
But it was
But in 2012,
Well,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
a trip. And I was talking about Grubhub, and April
Yeah,
at the time
yeah.
was talking about, you'll be dope if you can get liquor too in the middle of the night.
Yeah, Postmates.
Right.
And I was like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah, you
It
should have
fucking
fucking done
really
it, dude.
happened.
What's your
Almost.
what
I
are you?
had so many, but all my stuff was taken already
Yeah,
by now.
yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
You gotta patent that shit. That's the problem.
Fuck.
I did the same thing. Me and my cousin did it with Legos, man. With fucking military Legos.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking all types of military Legos. Air Force, Navy, Army, Marines, right?
Now they
You
have
put
them.
camouflage on them, and
No, everything, man. They did the tanks. They did jeeps. They did
Yeah.
fucking jets.
He's
they did
talking about, like,
soldiers.
Yeah, vehicles.
Instead of regular old Legos,
Mhm.
you know how they had like the Western Legos.
Yeah.
That was like the newest thing they had.
so
Well,
have they
was
not done that
popular.
yet?
That was
Oh,
popular.
of course they have.
Yeah.
But see, this is like in probably like 98, 99. No, probably about 97. I'd say 97 because we were kids. And me and my cousin, we wrote to Lego Company and we told them
You don't
these
do that.
ideas.
No,
We told
no,
these ideas,
no,
bro.
no.
Well, we were kids, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gave your ideas
I know,
away. Is what
I
you
know.
did.
And they got it
did.
for free.
And yeah, they
Yeah.
did. And they sent us a letter back eventually, and they explained to it that they can't.
Yeah,
use
that's
our-
not the way to do it.
our
You have to
ideas.
you have to go through a lawyer.
And then guess what,
What?
man?
They
10
do.
years later, I seen those motherfuckers through the aisle, and I see Army, I see Navy, Marines, helicopters,
what is it called?
jets, tanks, all of it, dude.
Poor man's patent or poor man's
Yeah.
copyright, where you mail,
There was no
you
Shark
make a
Tank at the time.
duplicate of what you're mailing to somebody about your idea, but you mail it to yourself also, so that way if they try to take it,
So you have the
there's
postmark.
a date. Yeah, there's a postmark and it hasn't been opened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Wow, that's
I came
brilliant.
with
That's
that
old
idea,
school, dude.
and
That's
me
old
and my
school.
cousin coexist on that idea, and it just they took it and ran with it, man.
Yeah.
It
I
was
didn't know
crazy.
that the stamp that the post office puts down is kind of like a signature stating
Oh, for
that
sure.
it's legit
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it hasn't been open yet.
Right, right.
So it hasn't been open.
Right.
Like no,
Yeah.
hasn't been open yet,
Yeah.
and it's been
It's federal
stamped by the
offense, yup,
federal
it is.
government,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
That I had this before you,
Yeah. Yup.
and
That's
your
proof.
your patent says 2 years after mine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So,
It's
yeah.
legit. I
I-
didn't
so
know
I
that. It
didn't
acts
know.
like a legit signature, like a time and date.
No, I get that, but then also if you didn't take steps to patent it, it seems like you would have to also patent it.
Well, that's
Well,
why
you
they call it
have
the
to.
poor man's because, dude, it costs money.
Yeah,
to
it
do
is
that
poor
shit.
man's, but just because you had the idea and you didn't go forward with it, do you still have the right to it?
Oh yeah,
Right.
a lot of bands back in the day before they were huge because they used to play in a lot of shows. They would literally do that to themselves.
Like bars and
Everything in the music,
clubs
so
and
that way if someone stole it,
garages.
they had proof that it was their own stuff, and that's why.
Right.
And they would title. They wouldn't send it to themselves. Well, they would, but they would put attention, and they would put the album or the song name on there or what it was. So that way your name was still on it. Oh, attention, fucking
So
Chris's scary face mask.
They mail it to themselves.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they would mail it to themselves.
I think that's only works as backup credit if you don't go forward and get your own copyright or your own trademark, whatever it is that you're trying to get. If you don't go forward with it, that's only a backup to say, like, hey, yeah, I thought of it way back here.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if someone else comes up with the copyright or trademark and you didn't do it first, it doesn't matter. As long
I
as
think
if
trademarks
you
are
didn't
big different
apply
than-
for it.
Trademark's different than copyright, though.
Oh yeah, they're different,
I'm
but
not trademark, no. Fuck that.
that's
dude.
why
That'd
there's
ruin
different
you on
names.
trademark.
But
Yeah.
But I think that's just a backup plan in case someone challenges you. Otherwise, if you have to actually apply for that trademark or copyright, or else it doesn't matter who thought of it first. Whoever puts the trademark copyright first
Right.
is who wins. And then if you have this thing that you mail to yourself, that's your proof if someone tries to challenge
That is
you.
your proof, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You can hold that up in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
you got
evidence?
yeah,
Yeah.
evidence. Yeah, you
Mhm.
got everything. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. That's a trip, man.
Oh, speaking of court, did you hear about that girl at Chipotle?
Nuh-uh.
Mm.
Yeah, dude. She won $8 million.
Explosive diarrhea.
No, she was a manager.
You got E. coli.
She was a
happened?
manager, dude.
Some salmonella.
They try to get her. They try to get her for. I think they said that she stole $600
Yeah. At the
from a
register?
safe or something like that.
She's employed?
And they had a time and date, but there's also cameras, which is stupid.
Yeah.
So she fought it, and it came out in court and out there that the whole thing behind to try and fire her was because she filed a workman's comp because she wound up getting carpal tunnel in her fingers, and she was a manager. So they settled out of court and gave her $8 million,
Damn. Shit,
Wow.
man. That's a good paycheck.
bro. And all you wanted to do was get your fucking knuckles fixed, and you got $8 million.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus
Here,
I
yeah.
got a lot.
Me too, for writing some ideas down here.
Yeah, huh?
Damn.
Hey, how come Wade's
Right.
not here? Oh, he's suing me for.
Oh
carpal
no,
tunnel.
we know what you're doing here, man. You're in fucking Bahamas on
Bahamas.
vacation,
I
bro.
wish, dude. I haven't been on vacation in a while.
You know what I
I
mean?
wish.
Private jet.
Wish.
You know, all from the Mchenry Man Show.
Yeah.
I did. I let Bobby know a little bit what you're going through off
Yeah.
camera. So
A little bit, man. Just
It's
you know,
rough, bro.
yeah.
It's a rough life.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Just
Oh,
have
brother,
just
I
have
know
like
that.
a stand with my face on it. You can FaceTime me.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
I just need to take a
most
picture of
definitely,
you so
bro.
I can put it up
Yeah.
anytime you're
we
not
have
here.
a picture. I remember our first
Get
picture
you
we
like a
took.
cardboard cutout.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, dude.
Then also I have
Dude, can you have a
plenty of podcasts with you on it
Can we,
that I can clip out.
Hey,
Can we
well,
do a
if-
cardboard cutout of all of us?
if we get to enough,
We'll just stand
That'd be
around.
awesome.
if we get to enough, bro, he said we're gonna have bobbleheads, right? We get enough
Oh, I
subscribers.
know. Yeah, bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a bobblehead.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope.
It would be dope.
Yeah.
And then if we get more, dude, you know, Bobby can start making belts for all of us. You
I'm
know?
not
Coming
a
in.
wrestling,
Hey, we start
belt
walking in.
company over here.
Instead of doing introductions on the mic, we just start doing introductions through the door with music and smoke.
You know what
and
though? You
everything.
can, if you want it, you can get your own personalized belt.
I know.
Made
They're expensive.
these days.
You know, you
Well,
get
even like those that
too
wrestling
bad.
belt you brought in, I'm like, as soon as you brought that in, I'm like, hey, we should come up with a contest
Yeah.
for everyone to compete in, and whoever wins gets the belt.
Well, we'll put a fuck. They're gonna get a different belt. They haven't been with me a long time.
hey, he's gonna get one. He's gonna get one from Target in the toy aisle. That plastic one, dude.
Hey, but
that
Hey,
rips
we'll go-
after a couple
We'll go get
flaps.
at Walmart, okay?
but here's the
Doesn't
thing,
buckle
Bobby,
anymore.
or here's the thing, Clark.
Yeah.
If you are invested in this podcast,
Uh-huh.
you won't mind giving your belt away for 1 year,
For
right?
1 year.
For 1 year.
They're
They're
not
not
gonna give that shit back.
They're not gonna give it back there. I don't know you.
The cruise is gonna take it.
Oh.
That shit's gonna be a
You can only hold the belt for 1 year.
1 year, that's a stipulation, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what if they move, though?
Oh, there you go. Hey,
You didn't take my pawn trophy either, damn it.
We'll,
Hey,
we'll
wouldn't
put
that be
we'll
a
make
good
a
one?
contract. If you move, if you move out of the county, you gotta relinquish your belt.
Oh, okay,
You know
what
what?
about they died? They better put in their fucking will.
Hey, what happened to Bobby? Oh no, he fell down the stairs. I don't know how that happened.
I go to John Doe's
Do I get the
funeral.
belt?
It's open casket. I see my belt there. I'm grabbing it from his fucking dead body. This belongs to me.
Oh my God.
Like,
Hey, you
where's
know
my
what?
belt?
Hey, speaking of that, dude. Hey, since you said that there's a big like arena, not arena, but whatever it was, an auditorium. Can you imagine, dude?
Yeah.
We got people to actually.
We can do
build-
some backyard wrestling or something to that
Dude.
motherfucker.
Nah.
And we
Get a
we
little
can
wrestling
podcast it, and his title belt will be up for the line right there.
We'll have all the backyard wrestlers coming from the fucking homeless camp.
No, I like
What
the
did
way
you
you're
didn't finish
thinking.
saying that? What happened?
That'd
But
be
we can
cool.
also make a replica of that.
you
I know
So,
that's what I'm saying. A
Talking
replica would be
Yeah.
dope just to
Yeah.
podcast it, do
Yeah.
commentaries.
The arrows
you know.
at the homeless camp?
because he seems to have
Have people sign
Oh, that
waivers.
was it. That's how come I got Facebook jail.
Oh, because he.
Yeah.
Well,
This
why
is
were
that
they
statement.
doing that? I mean, why did they say? Did they catch who did it, or why?
No, no. It was
The one
during the
downtown,
night.
like where
I'm
all
not sure exactly where it was. It was just a homeless camp, and they had some tents. And the person, whoever did it, it could either be a male and it could be, or it'd be a female, whatever.
Or
Or a fucking dog.
Or-
Right?
or now you gotta start saying it now,
what?
dude.
Or what?
or Bruce.
Or it could have been transgender.
Could have been Bruce.
Who knows? It could have been whoever, right?
Could have been Bruce.
I
Could've been
drove.
Bruce.
I drove by the tent city not too long ago, and I was just like, "There's shit everywhere.
Everywhere.
There's just
Tent
shit
City.
everywhere.
Tent City.
Yeah.
Tent.
It's just."
You been down there?
I've heard, never been.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like okay, it's great.
It's
do
like the
do
fuck-
The only
it.
one I see is when
The
you
ages of the
go
nights.
when
I
you go
slept, I
from,
slept there last night. I had some
when you
crawdads.
go from Manteca and you're going on to 205. That
I don't
whole
think those
line.
are
That's
crabs.
where I
That's
see
more
it.
like crabs.
That's the one I
Crabs,
see.
But they should. I don't know
Yeah.
why they don't just keep it a
Mansion.
little bit regulated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they- no,
It's
they
way down
really
there, bro.
should.
Because
way
it's
down
just
there.
too much.
Well, also too, they have more
Well,
important
they do.
things.
They
than
regulate
tents.
it. They got,
You know,
they
I'm
got
telling
No,
cops.
I mean like, dude.
The police?
No, I'm like,
yeah, they're always down there.
There's shit.
And
I
also,
mean,
like-
if you have a tent, everything you have should be inside that tent.
Oh, I know.
True.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these
But not everything
people are
fits.
expanding.
They
Well,
make
then
it like
you
a
should.
home.
You know what I mean? It's
She's
like,
all, when they get a 12-person tent at Costco.
They do.
Well, they're homeless, living under the bridge. Yeah, you have more important things to deal with than
Right.
people trying to live.
Survive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But, you know what I mean? Not all of them are, you know, in that situation for choice. You know what I'm saying? There is some, a select few, there is some that are just, you know, trying
Yeah,
to make
it's the
it.
same thing like in prison. I've been in
Same
prison.
shit. Yep. Yep.
I've been in actual prison, not jail. And yeah, there's a lot
Federal
of fucking
in the ass prison, huh?
not federal. It was state.
No,
But
it was a joke.
yeah, I get it.
Come on, it's
Uh,
Office Space, man.
Federal.
No,
Yeah,
Office Space.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna admit there's a lot of fucking scumbag
There is.
motherfuckers in
Yep,
prison that
yep.
are out to take advantage of you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you
Most
just have to be able to discern the difference.
Right, right.
So
Right.
You know what though? There
Yeah.
are people out there.
And then there's folks that just
I
make mistakes.
understand. Like
You know
some
what
people
I mean?
are down on
Exactly,
their
yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
you
some
know,
people are just
divorce,
in there
scummy.
and they've made a mistake and they're going to rejoin this community. So
No, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
But there's also people who are homeless and somehow maintain a goddamn job.
and you
It's
can
a trip.
and you
that's
can
true,
also
too, yeah.
get
But so it's
Yep.
not really hopeless to be in that situation. You just got to get out of that funk. But I know, you know, there's people that are like, shit, this is
It's
my
a mental
reward.
thing, bro. It's
This
a
is my
mental. It's all
reward
right
for
here.
fucking up.
Yeah.
Or she took me for everything and I'm homeless and I have no family. You know, shit like that, dude.
Or-
you know what I mean? Or
or
this is the
not
only
just
life I
that.
know of and I have to
Not
be in
just
it.
that, or they're just like straight hit rock fucking bottom, square one again. You know what I mean?
That
They're-
too,
They've
that
been
too.
sober 10 years or something. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
They're an addict or an alcoholic, but they're trying to better themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's just a mixture of people down there. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. You know, and you can't really distinct which one because you don't know.
What the hell was that?
Probably neighbors.
my screen turned off, I think, and then you saw me click a mouse and turn back on the light.
No, that
That
noise.
noise.
No, the banging.
The noise.
It's probably over here. This is probably the auto body place. Or
Oh.
the
Yeah,
cameras.
could be. Yeah, it's probably not on audio. So
No, that,
But
Like
yeah,
a-
so it's a mix.
was
no,
not
I have
enough,
it
dude.
pretty tuned in for our mouths.
Okay.
Mouth.
Because I know I was like, man, dude, if I'm hearing that, that is loud as fuck on the other side.
No one hears
Yeah,
that.
no one hears that, man. Look all this fucking, all the foam.
No, I'm saying on that side. I'm saying
yeah,
if
yeah,
I can
yeah.
hear it in here,
Yeah.
then it's
Oh, it
super
is.
loud
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
Well, they're working on fucking cars.
Maybe
Working on
that
cars, they make noise. Yeah. So yeah, so Kanye, man, he's doing some crazy shit right now, man. You know he's in what is it?
He's dumb.
He is. But what is it in 2000?
He's also mentally ill.
Yeah,
2024,
have you
yeah.
seen his wife and his sister-in-laws?
They're
big
just
time, big time.
they're
Dude.
just mentally stupid.
Yeah.
He's mentally
Right.
ill.
Yeah, and they just pushing on him.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Oh, yeah.
that mentally ill until he got with her.
Gonna become
Well,
a woman any day now.
That's-
Stop taking your
He's
meds,
gonna
shit
cut his
out
dick
then.
off any day now.
Yeah.
He could. That's not because
Bruce.
He's gonna go from Kanye to Kanisha.
I think maybe. I think that's from when his mom passed. He just lost it after that.
Well, dude, who
Could be.
doesn't lose it for a while? I mean, my friend lost both his
I
parents.
lost my mom. I didn't cut my dick off.
He
Sorry.
he lost his parents. He's lost his dad in June, and then his mom a couple months ago. So it's like back to back, and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
left
I
with
feel
everything,
for
doesn't
him
know how to
on
do it.
that. I would,
He's only 21. He doesn't
Yeah.
know how
Who?
to. My friend, he's only 21. Lost
Oh, I
both his
thought we were
parents
still
back to
talking
back.
about,
No, I'm just saying, like,
Kanye.
like
Sorry.
I can see why he hit rock bottom.
That's why I was still
because
talking
I
shit.
see my friend, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude,
No, I
he's
know, I understand.
just fucked up
It
in the
could,
head.
yeah, exactly. It's
You
mental
know,
thing.
it's
It really
mental.
fucked you up,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
And then you
But
got those dumb bitches
that
adding
dude,
to it.
he is out there. Kanye's out there, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking
He needs to take his meds, that's all.
something.
No,
he
for
wants
real.
to change his name. He wants to change his name. He wants to run for presidency in the next term.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be president of the United States. And he wants to change his fucking name to Christian genius billionaire Kanye West.
Oh, wow.
All the keywords.
All the key words, right? Yeah. And so, yeah, he wants to run for presidency in 2024, man. He said, I guess since Arnold and since he's good friends with Donald Trump.
Arnold
and
can't.
Where's that magma?
Arnold can never be president.
Not president, but he was in.
Arnold's a foreigner, so he can never be
Well,
president.
Well, I know that, but Arnold he broke some doors though when he
Really?
became governor.
No, he can't. He can be governor.
Right.
You
Well,
can't
what
be
about-
you can't be an immigrant and be a president.
Oh,
That's a rule.
Wait, but isn't he legitimately a citizen though now?
Yeah, he is, and he has been a governor, and
Right.
Among
what
other
was that whole
things.
thing on Obama? Like,
Yeah,
he's not
among other
legit.
things, right?
Wasn't Obama not legit or something? They tried to say that he wasn't, and he became president.
he's a Muslim.
Muslim.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
right,
Kenyan.
right,
Yeah,
right, a Kenyan. Oh my God, that's a good
Right.
one.
They did say that. Yeah,
Shields and
they
spears.
did
Yeah,
say
they
that.
said that.
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
bunch of
It
bullshit.
is. Yeah.
It's
So,
just
yeah.
it's just because he broke the color barrier. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
First black president.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. And he's related to who was he? He's related to the Bushes. His bloodline is.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Check it out.
Yeah,
Do
when?
some research.
Yeah.
When? 1700s?
Where are we gonna
Well,
check it out?
Either way, it doesn't matter. He's
No,
still
I don't
related.
think. I don't think there's any.
Like you're related to your brother.
Not even related to my brother. I don't even have one.
Your doppelganger.
But yeah, your doppelganger. Yeah. But
No, I call bullshit on that
Bullshit.
theory.
I don't know. I believe he was. I believe he is.
You think Obama's related to the Bushes?
Yeah. Yeah, through the bloodline.
I call bullshit.
You know, through
Officially call bullshit.
you know, a lot of those presidents are
Professionally bullshit.
related. You know that, right? The whole bloodline of the, like, I think there's only
Jefferson.
two presidents.
There is this.
Jefferson
All
and
right,
Jackson.
so we use this word Illuminati.
Yes.
Yeah.
We just throw it out there, but
Right.
there is like this thing
Powers.
where
high-
these
high
rich,
powers.
high, powerful
yeah.
What's
people.
his name exposed it too.
Yeah.
No one believed him.
Who?
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
He had a real video, and everyone called him on bullshit. And he,
Well, yeah, because it sounds like bullshit. You know, like the fucking.
but it's
Also, it's
legit,
Alex
dude.
Jones calls out a lot of
Big
bull.
Al.
Well, no,
Alex
this
Jones
was-
is a lot of
No,
bullshit,
this was
but he does
before-
call out stuff that is real
This is
sometimes.
before
Yeah,
he
right.
became
Yeah.
out of control.
Yeah.
I'm talking like back then when
Yeah.
it first appeared online. And I remember seeing it. I remember my friend Chris showed me, and he's like, "Dude, check out this shit by this dude." Not my friend Chris. Sorry, Dante. He's a big conspiracy
You
theory
got a
friend.
friend named Dante?
Yep, I do. Oh, yeah,
His
let me
name's
tell you
Dante.
something.
You got a friend
I have
named
a friend named Chris
I have a friend named Dante. My
I have
mom's-
a couple.
Named Margaret.
and a cousin.
I have a
my
mom
mom's-
named Margaret.
My
Your
mom's
mom?
doctor.
Mom's
Well,
Margaret.
yeah, that's your mom.
My mom's doctor's Dante, and her hairdresser's Dante.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
My best friend's
Hey,
cousin.
Hey Clark, have you ever met anyone named Bobby?
Yeah, a couple times, you know, yeah.
Couple times.
They'll go by Bobby. They go by Robert.
One did, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. One
Bob
did,
the
yeah.
Builder.
Or
Bob the
they
Builder.
spelled it a little different. Yeah.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky
No,
Bobby.
they spelled different, man. Instead of Y, someone like the girl, it'd be the IE. You know. So yeah.
Oh, girl. Bobby.
Did that piss you off
Bobby,
because you
do
spelled your name
take
the same way?
Nah.
Till
Only
death
pissed
do
me
us
off when
part?
someone got my name wrong. You know what I mean? Why would it make me mad? Yeah,
I know,
that's it.
because you've always spelled your name IE. So
Mhm.
No, I never. With a Y.
That's a female
Oh.
way. Dude.
Yeah,
I.E.
that's a trap way.
Yeah. I.E.
That's what I thought.
Female and Y.
well, I don't even. I'm talking to Clark, but
Right.
that guy Bobby, I thought he always spelled it with an IE.
No, I talked to him the other day. He said it was with the Y.
Oh, okay.
Just to
All right.
clarify.
I guess I got it wrong.
Yeah. No, the IE, that was for the female. That was for the trap. You know what I mean? Her name was Bobby.
Mhm.
Big old 36 double D's.
Bobby.
30 D's with a shoe size of 12.
Ew.
There ain't no thing that was 12, buddy.
No,
Oh,
and the
God.
Adam's apple. Look
I
for
know.
that next
Yeah.
time, bro.
No, they can get that removed now.
I just
That's
thought
pretty
about
big,
that.
yeah,
I don't know if I could
yeah.
date a chick that had a bigger
But
shoe
what?
size
But,
than
hey,
me.
but what if you didn't know though?
Fucking, was it,
Like seriously,
Spit
what if
off?
you
Yeah.
what if you liked a girl? She never told you she was once a dude at
Oh,
all, but her
yeah.
features were so good. And
They were all
then
manly,
you
yeah.
guys get married, and then she just comes out.
No,
Damn, he
I've
took it straight to Mary. He didn't take it no
No,
fucking
but
way.
that's what I'm saying though. How good some of these.
no, I
Yeah,
like
they
that
got
question. I
house
like that
together.
question. I like that question. And I want to answer it. There was this playmate. There's been a transgender playmate. I guess that's what transgender,
Mhm.
where she changed
Yeah.
their sex. Is that
Wait,
what they
wait,
call
wait! You're
it?
talking about
I'm
a
not
girl
all
going to
that-
dude or dude going to girl?
Either way.
Dude going to girl.
Okay, okay.
There was a playmate, a actual centerfold,
Because remember,
And-
playmate relies to
and
both.
she was hot as fuck.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if she shaved her Adam's apple or whatever, or maybe they just photoshopped it out because they're
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Playboy invented Photoshop. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
yeah,
So
so
maybe they did. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'd fuck, but
He's all down, boy.
only if I was desperate.
Yeah. So
But she was hot, or he, she, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call.
but now they split it in half, and they gave it a new meaning of getting it tucked back. You know what I mean? Like tucked in. So that's what I'm saying, though.
Wayne did a
You
lot of
know this
research on
girl.
this
I-
shit.
You know this girl.
How much did that guy do? On,
Like you know this girl for so
what was he
long.
doing that one
and then
last
you
time
guys
he did
love each
90
other, get
hours
married.
of,
Oh,
So
Bill
you're
Cosby.
you're
when you
you're going
see-
way deeper into
But no,
it.
but you see what I'm saying though? How you looked at her like,
Wayne
damn,
did
she's
100
hella
hours of
hot.
trap.
But that's what I'm saying though. She was so hot
Not
that
music either.
No.
after you found out, you're like, fuck. Like, see, even after you found out, you're like, fuck.
Oh,
She's so hot.
so like if you just were invested for
Yeah.
however long, and then
Yeah.
you just got that brain effect thrown at you.
And then they tell you like, hey, I used to have a dick, and you're like, oh fuck. Like you've already done everything. Like would
Well, I
would you
mean-
be like,
Okay,
shit, I
this
gotta get away
brings
from
up
it?
an interesting thing that only one person can answer on this panel.
David?
So,
What's that?
Margaret,
Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
What happened?
all right? No,
Okay.
Oh.
You
nothing
are the
happened,
only
but
guy.
it just brings up an interesting question that I
Yes.
can ask only one
female.
person
Oh, okay.
here, a female that's also a lesbian. So,
Well, duh, she said it earlier.
yeah, I wasn't breaking any surprises.
Surprise!
You get a pot trophy.
Did I just out you, Margaret?
Go
She
ahead,
likes to
sir.
dine at home.
Go ahead, boss. Go for it.
Yeah.
So what if? All right, so you're lesbian. Right? You're not bi. You're lesbian, right?
Lesbian. Mhm.
Okay. So what if there was a dude that came to you, or someone that used to be a dude, had transitioned into a female, came to you? How would you feel about that? And
That's
How-
different. though.
everyone, shut up!
That's different.
Let
though.
her talk.
Let's see.
Like, how would you have like a relationship with it?
That's different.
Okay, we're talking bottom,
Concept.
still bottom,
No,
or totally transition?
she totally transitioned.
Because
Alright,
you could
no
be
dick.
you could be
Yeah, no
female.
dick,
You
no
could be
dick.
female on top
Right.
and still be male on bottom.
All right. So I guess we should. What?
Yeah, but see, though, even if okay, so this is another
Oh my
conundrum,
God.
though.
No, I think
But
they
this
call
is
it
another
pre-op.
thing you're not getting at. This is another thing you're not getting at. Okay, this is what makes it kind of like a
Don't make it too complicated.
no,
Try to
not
understand it, man.
I know,
No,
but
I
that kind of makes
understand.
it kind of like a double-edged sword, though. in a
Yeah.
way.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
What does?
It does because she doesn't like men attractively sexually, right? Okay. But what makes the catch-22 is understanding that it once was a dude, but has a female body. Is kind of like being a chameleon.
And then, but also, the reason that dude did that is because he's attracted to females, and
or he just wanted to feel pretty.
Well, see, you know
I
what?
wouldn't say attractive.
Yeah, it's a complex thing. So that's why I wanted to ask the question.
The kind of women that I date myself are butchy women.
Right.
Because
Short hair,
I
spiky.
like the more masculine.
That's always been interesting to me.
Dykes.
And
Dykes.
we'll touch on that eventually.
Yeah, not some.
No.
Just
There's
more
a difference.
masculine.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Is there a difference between a masculine lesbian and a dyke? I think that is the
That is
definition.
the definition. Yeah, you're right.
No, I've seen the difference. I've literally seen the difference between what she's talking about, what you guys are talking about. To me, it's masculine, as you put it. There's a coworker I work with. She has spiky hair, short. She carries herself like I'm the man in the relationship. She doesn't wear panties. She wears boxer shorts.
Yeah.
That's the kind of masculine girl she's talking.
Yeah.
The other one you're talking
That's
about
called dyke,
is the
right?
one. No.
Exactly.
The other one you're talking
If you
about
think like
is
a
the
man,
one that's
you're a
like
dyke.
fuck dudes, fuck dicks, fuck this. That's the
No, that's the
dyke.
hyper
That's not what I'm talking
anti.
No, that she doesn't like dudes. Period. Don't talk to me. You're a guy.
Those are the ones I don't like.
That's the one that you're talking about.
I don't appreciate their point of view.
Right. They're not feminists. They're just straight up. I just don't like dudes. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Look at me. Don't talk to
Men
me.
should just fucking be exterminated.
Gone, yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
know, because I've helped out females who acted just like that. Like, oh hey, did you need something from here? No, I don't. Like, they just give me that look like, ew,
Give you an
a
attitude.
man is talking to me, ladies. Like, that's the dykes you guys are talking about.
No,
And I've experienced it.
a dyke definition.
Well, that's the
hateful.
definition.
It's very
yeah.
hateful though.
Yeah.
A dyke definition is a fucking. A
My definition of a dyke is a man-hating woman that likes other lesbians. Like, you hate men, everything about them. That's the only ones I would ever call a dyke.
Yeah.
Right.
You're hating,
It's the
so
He-Man-
I'm going to say a hate word
He-Man
against
woman
you.
hater
So
club.
But I don't know. I couldn't say that because if you come at me with a woman's person, but see, I'm not a woman. I'm not attracted to womanly women.
She's not a girly girl.
Right.
Like that.
you're attracted to more manly
So
women.
if you came in,
butchy woman, but not like
Long
prison
blonde
butch,
hair.
kind of like straight out of prison.
I'm gonna stab you, bitch.
Like, no.
she likes
Yeah.
a woman.
Got
You
a
know what I
little
mean?
fucking
Not like,
snake tattoo
hey,
on her
look
neck.
at me. She's like, hey, how's it going? Like, yeah, I want me a woman.
Yeah, like I'm
So
gonna
you
do
don't
that.
want the flamboyant.
No.
Yeah. She wants a woman that's not afraid to like have a little weight, afraid for her to carry herself. Like, yeah, I'm a chick. This is who I am. You gonna like me or not?
I don't see
You know?
the women. And I disagree.
I don't see gender.
You know what I mean?
I don't see color.
I see the women that are like masculine, like guys. You know what I mean? Like wearing boxer shorts, wearing fucking baggy clothes.
Well, yeah, there's still straight women that are
fucking
like that
braided
too.
hair and shit. No, this was
No.
straight.
Well,
No.
somehow.
Or-
There's
a little
a girl
bit.
that I
Yeah,
know.
there are.
There's a
There
girl
There are
I
still
know.
straight women
She's
like
30
that.
years old
But
and still holds that
these
whole
ones ain't
facade
straight,
because she
you
used
know
to
what
be
I
a
mean?
skater back in the day. She
Yeah.
still does
Yeah.
that whole skater thing.
Mhm.
So there are women who are straight. She likes dudes. She's been with her dude for like 6-7
But
years.
she's like a.
Like the skater chick. back in
Forgive
the
me
day.
for saying she's butch,
Uh,
but she's straight actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there
Is
are
that-
men that are related. I mean, that are attracted to more of a butchy girl. I mean,
Mhm.
like you said, that even though
Yeah.
she's not a lesbian, she's still more butchy, and some men like that.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
And then don't forget, there's also dudes who are not gay.
Point at me.
I point at you. Well, don't forget, there's also dudes who aren't gay, but they're what's it called? Not flamboyant. What is it? They have feng shui, like they have taste and everything
that's,
like that.
That's me.
The feminine.
Right,
Yeah.
but they love women, but they love themselves a
They
classy
got the
woman,
feminine
though.
way.
You know, yeah,
The
Like,
way
Todd
they
Chrisley.
hold themselves.
yeah. Oh, that guy's a joke.
Todd
Yeah, yeah,
That
you're
guy's a
right.
joke.
Yeah,
That
you're
guy's
Who's that?
That guy's a joke.
I don't know.
Chrissy knows best.
Apparently,
Yeah,
everyone
he's a
knows who that is.
He's in
but
deep
me.
shit with the
You
government too.
I don't know who
You know,
that is.
is
Don't
Chrissy
know.
Knows Best off the TV show? They got a
I've never
reality
seen
show.
it.
Yeah, they're Southerners.
He's
I'm
like
gonna have to look it up.
I think he's a lawyer or something. He's
Supposed to tell
he got
me.
a lot of money.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
Earl
Oh yeah,
Butcher's
Wayne, look that shit up, man. Do your thing. Man, that's a long time. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Shut up.
Damn, you better brush that dust off your
Chrisley,
shoulders,
there we
man.
go. There we go.
Yeah. Chrissy knows best.
Yeah.
It's like Will Ferrell has the main big head.
No, I thought it was Nick Schwartz, and he went gay for a minute when I first saw it.
Nick Schwartzen could totally go gay easily.
No, this is him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Roller skate and hot pants
There is people
on
that
Reno
are like
911.
Doesn't he look like Chris Schwartzen?
Oh, he does. Yeah. I've seen that guy before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him, and it's just he's very flamboyant. He has taste, but he has a wife and kids.
Yeah, he's real feminine, but he's a family man.
Right.
Yeah, and there is guys like that. You know what I mean? Is you think they're gay, but they're not gay, but they have. It's just weird, but it is what
Nobody
it is.
knows.
Maybe
Nobody
they
thinks I'm
are.
gay.
Yeah.
And then that's a possibility too. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it's gay. But
I believe you.
now about the question though, about the like trap.
Mhm.
Now, how would you find yourself? Would you be attracted to someone like that, or would you
What? That
start
was
a
half woman,
relationship
half
like that?
man.
Well, also,
I would
This
say
ain't a fucking
full
manslaughter
blown.
here.
hey! Let's step it back just a fraction.
Yeah.
What if someone tried to fool you into something into believing right, you're lesbian, correct, Margaret?
I think we established that like 3 times.
Yeah. So I'm establishing it again.
Just in case no one
So what if some
knows.
dude that like Bruce Jenner chopped his dick off and tried to pretend that he was a
female?
woman
But he did,
that's a
didn't he?
lesbian wanted to get with you? How would you
Didn't he tell
feel
you
about that? And hey,
I don't know.
let her talk, please.
Yeah, most
Wait,
definitely.
before you
Someone-
talk. But didn't he
someone
really
knows
do
too.
that though? Didn't he get it tucked in? I thought he did. I thought he went full blown.
Yeah, I don't know what he did.
I thought he went full blown.
I
but-
think maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a
That's
difference.
beside the point because
Okay.
I said if you got it chopped off,
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, I would.
you would what?
I would date them. Date them.
Is it
And
because
would you feel betrayed if you found out that he was
Used to be a dude?
It was a-
something
She was a
different?
he.
No.
Yeah.
Because I think, well, in the lesbian
That's a hard question, huh?
world,
That's kinda
no,
weird.
because it's like,
Let
well,
her talk.
maybe because I'm an older person.
Right.
I'm not one to just jump into relationships and do all that. I mean, I'm like a looker and a watcher and stuff like that because I have too much of my own self that I
Definitely
don't
understand
want
that.
to waste my time. But no, I would date them.
So, I guess what my question was is if you went into a relationship, considering this person having always been a woman, and you found out later on that it wasn't always a woman, would you be offended in any way
No.
of that? Okay.
No, not
That's
at all.
that's all I was asking.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah.
she whipped her wiener out on me, and then I might be a little.
Well,
offended.
that's what I don't get. Wait, hold on.
Me too,
I gotta
me
ask.
too.
I'm gonna
I agree
ask.
with you.
I'm gonna
I agree
ask.
with
I'm
you.
gonna ask that. I'm gonna ask that because
I
that's
I don't
such
get
a
that shit either. It
crock
is.
of shit, and it's so contradicting.
It's backwards.
Because
huh?
it's like I don't want dick, but I
Right.
got a strap on.
Yep.
It's like what the fuck?
You
Like
gotta
that makes
go
no
with
sense.
the
there's
I don't
all-
want the real deal. Give me the fake
Right.
shit.
There's a whole difference behind it, though.
They just
I
want
don't
the
want
man shit.
real
That's what it
crab.
is,
Give me
huh?
fake crab.
You
You
just want
know?
man shit. You don't
And that's what I
want
don't
man's
get
problems.
though.
No, you know what it is? It's the softness. To me, it's the softness. It's
Or what, the plastic?
the woman, stupid.
Oh, okay.
But you
Right.
know, if,
So you want the woman's touch versus the man's touch,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
in that sort of
Hey,
aspect.
let's shut it down for a second. I have questions. So,
What is this the first time you ever seen a lesbian or something?
You have you have reached planet lesbian.
it's like some news like, oh my god, it's real. It's real. Honey,
there's
guess
a
what?
real lesbian here.
It's lesbian. I got so many
In
questions.
this episode of Meeting a Lesbian,
He's like, hold on.
gender
Hold on.
shit.
So
you know, I've had a lot of
Look up
people ask me, a lot of men, why would you exactly that same question?
that's the
And
only
it's
question I've ever
because
had and didn't care about anything
It's
else.
not even about the penis. It's not. It's the pleasure that it brings, but it's who it's attached to.
But then also, what is it about women that attracts you
That's
to
what I'm
women?
Ooh, I got a good question after here.
You know what I think it is?
Man, you're on the chopping block.
We
No,
were
no.
raised
No.
in
Well,
my
Chris
family.
been on
There's
top
4
block.
girls. We were all raised, up. All my sisters are lesbians.
Wait,
Oh,
but you
no
have a
shit.
son. Is your son adopted?
Huh?
Your
My
son
daughter?
adopted? Or your
I have
daughter?
a daughter.
Sorry,
No.
daughter.
No, I was married.
See?
But see, growing up,
So all your siblings, how many siblings do you have?
I have an older sister who passed.
Just like she said at one point.
And then
Any person who was gay was one straight.
Margaret and I are
she was
talking.
straight.
Can you guys?
I'm not saying what, bro. He's looking at me.
Because he knows that
And then I
the
have
gears
a
are
younger
working.
sister. Excuse me, my 2 younger sisters. One is married to a female. One was married to a female, and then now she is getting married to a male. But it runs in our family. I mean, if there's...
Oh, so you have one
She's
that
kinda like my friend Kenny.
flip-flopped?
Yeah.
Yeah, like my friend Kenny, I was
Yeah.
telling you about. He goes in between, but his
Well, there's
preference
nothing wrong
is
with being
dudes.
bi.
His
Like,
preference
is
is
this
dudes.
the same dude you said I like
yeah.
women and he
Man,
said
but
he's
he just
bi.
prefers men more.
Yeah, so
than
this is
female.
different. This is a different thing because
Bi,
I'm
you're
not
going
bi.
both. Yeah, right. You're going both.
I understand bi. Like
Yeah.
I wish I was bi. I'm not. I wish I
Why?
could have.
You can change that.
I wish.
Let me call my friend Kenny.
Yeah. Well,
Actually
can't.
Why? David, hey, you gotta come back.
You got David's number.
I hope he likes soft dicks in his ass.
No, remember you said you gotta catch him off guard and he just lets it go.
And that's another
He
thing.
lets it go.
And our friends don't ever soften.
Well, no.
So we can go for as long as we... I
No,
mean, and women, we go for a long time.
So
Right,
there's
yes, they do,
one.
yeah,
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So what if, like we said about the guys who are really flamboyant but they're straight as fuck? So what if the dude was?
Does that happen?
Yeah, we just talked about that dude.
They're just real feminine.
No,
Who?
we just showed you
Well,
the
who
dude,
is it?
Chrisley.
There's people like that.
Chrisley was just like that. We just showed him to you.
Chrisley?
Yeah,
The guy
straight as
the
fuck,
TV.
but
I didn't see
has
it.
taste and he's
Yes, you did.
flamboyant.
You showed a picture?
Feng
The guy
shui.
in the southern, you're like, oh yeah, I know that guy. The southern guy.
See, he was too busy thinking about what questions can I ask to Leslie.
Yeah.
It's more focused, like she's like some animal.
But,
No, but what I
it
was-
does happen. It happens a lot.
But what I was saying was, what if he had straight guy, really into you, but he was very flamboyant, feng shui, had a woman's touch, very soft.
No, that's true.
Because you don't have boobs.
She
I've never
likes
said
the
that.
boobs.
First of
There it is.
first
She's
of all,
a boob woman.
I
That's why.
never said how big this guy was.
Hey,
and I never said
Did
if
you
he
see
was
that
skinny.
video I just posted?
See? What if he was like Chris? He had A
But
cups,
yeah.
B cups. But what if he did though as a man, but he still was
No.
straight and had that?
But he got some soft touch too.
He had
Like, with the
everything
hand.
that
You know, I'm going to tell you something.
he had everything that you look
I'm
for in a
going to
woman.
tell you something. Listen.
Besides the real meaning.
Say, so I was straight for all these years, right?
Right.
Until,
Yeah,
like, I...
yeah.
Or were you pretending to be straight?
Was it for
You know
family
what?
reasons?
If I had the opportunity when I was younger, I would have been all
Yeah.
out.
Confused. I don't know.
There's
No,
a
that-
couple
yeah,
of
I
lesbian
think,
coworkers I have. They did the same thing.
I was in the
I
third
think
grade
you're
and I
born.
couldn't
You're
remember
born a certain way.
having
Yeah.
a crush
You
on
are.
my friend.
I
Either
think
that
that
or a
too.
choice. It's
Yeah.
50-50,
So-
I think.
It's just
Well,
if I
there's nature, nurture. There's all that plays into it.
yeah, if it had
It
been
does.
brought to me
Yeah.
earlier in my life, oh hell yeah, I would have been like woohoo. But shit, now I forgot what I was saying.
It was about
Fuck.
your being born.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so being with men, so I've been with women for the last 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And solely women. And
Me too.
there's only been
That she knows of.
3 men that I have been with through
Mhm.
my lifetime that made love to me like a woman. That I was like, what?
That's what I was
Like a
saying.
woman.
No,
What do you
that's
mean
what I
by
was
like a
saying.
woman?
That's a trip right
Did
there.
they have boobs? Did they have boobs?
No.
No.
Oh, see?
Can we please let her speak? What do you mean by
Yeah, 'cause
like
I'm
a
curious
woman?
on this too.
I know.
It
so am I.
was, everything was about me. Everything. I mean, everything. And it was just the softness, the tenderness.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't just like flip you over, do whatever. It was just, and there's only been 3 people. So yeah, I think I've always been.
Well, I think that's
attracted to
called
women.
making love, and the other one you're talking about is called fucking.
Nah.
See,
Fucking.
now,
Well, also women. All right, so
Oh, this is getting good.
forgive me if I'm
Yeah.
It
wrong.
is.
Also like to be fucked sometimes, and whether it's with a dildo or strap on or whatever, do you not ever want to just be fucked by your woman?
Of course.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So,
What? What do you say?
Because when you were saying it, I was like, hey, and you're saying the evidence is piling up on me.
No, it's true though.
Hey, sexual pleasure is dope. It just depends on the situation.
Like I said earlier though, I think it's you know, you just don't want to deal with the man's bullshit, like the aggressiveness, the attitude. When you're fucking.
Because I'm all that.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
So Bobby,
Yeah.
instead of mansplaining, you respond to that.
It's not. It's.
Because you said 3 minutes,
All right.
but you wanted the...
Bobby,
I know, I'm trying
let
to...
her respond.
Jesus.
Bobby,
let
let her respond.
With the softness.
You're not letting her respond.
You're repeating what I
The
said.
3 that were different. It was just a whole total different from top to bottom. Tenderness, lovemaking. Yeah.
Because it was a woman, you could tell the difference in the tenderness, or what is it?
Well, if I rub a woman, they don't have a bunch of hair on their arms.
Right.
And
Oh, that could be arranged.
I removed
that could be taken care of real fast.
But the thing is, though, is that the type of women that, you know, that you're attracted to, I don't see them soft.
Well, yeah, there's also
Yeah,
that. So that's where
That's
where
another
what Bobby's talking about, what I don't understand is because you would like a more masculine or butch, however you want to call it. You don't want necessarily. Would you rather be the one in charge, like the more dominant one? Like, yeah, I'm trying to understand it. I'm just asking.
I'll tell you
questions.
this: a lot of women that even when they look at me and you're butch, but I'm not butch. I'm not butch at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's better than saying dyke, in a way.
Yeah, I've been called that too. But you know, a butch to me, I just let you have the control. That's what it is with me with a butch relationship. I'm a strong personality anyway, so anybody that gets with me is gonna have a hard time.
So I have to interject at a certain point to steer the conversation to where I understand it. Is what you consider butch is like someone that steers it in a certain way, like they take charge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The more manly.
Right.
Okay, let's say it like this. You're going to go throw the garbage. You're going to go do the lawn work. You're going to go fix the cars. That kind of stuff.
My wife mows the lawn.
But that's what
I clean the pool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm
the
cook
pool
for
boy.
you. I will
Pool
do the
boy.
grocery shopping. I'll do the laundry.
Shit, I'd
I'll
rather
do
take
all
the
that.
lawn than
That's
the damn
kind
pool.
Of yeah.
I got hay fever. I can't do the lawn.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm more of a inside. But I mean, I have a lot of women think I'm butch, and I'm like, I'm really not. I just have short hair.
She's not attracted to like girly girls. You know what I mean? Like little Miss Prisons
Lipstick
and shit
girls,
like that.
not
or
at all.
Ghetto hoochies. And nothing
There,
like
you know,
that,
and there's some girls
Ghetto
I've
hoochies.
seen
What the fuck is
who
a hoochie?
take
Thought.
the that masculine to like to the next fucking level.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
They got
not that's
hairy.
not for me.
Or a natural born killer.